this topic. Write the equation of the sine and cosine function from graph. Okay. Our problem for today is this is the graph of the sine. This is the graph of the sine x. Okay. First of all, we have to start to explaining what I mean. Fx equals sine times x plus c plus d. Okay. The graph of the 8 sine, I mean this way, f sine bx plus c, bx actually is bx plus c plus d, is similar to the graph of sine x. The number 8, b, c, and d, and in our problem determine the characteristics of the graph. Okay. The first thing that we have to find in this graph is find the amplitude. Okay, find the amplitude to be able to write the equation of the sine. Several things we have to have. Okay, first one is find the amplitude. Okay, the amplitude. So the amplitude is defining. I mean, with the letter A. So we use 8 like this. Is the amplitude. But what I mean this, it is a half the vertical distance from graph from maximum to minimum. This is the maximum of the graph, this is the minimum. So A is the amplitude. So A is the amplitude, and then we find it like this. So the amplitude is from maximum to minimum. So this is the amplitude. So we need to see what is the amplitude. So it is a half of the vertical, a half the vertical line from maximum to minimum. How much is this? This is 1, 2, 3. I mean, this is each two is 1. This is and a half. It's 1 here and 1 here. So 1 and 2, right? It is the amplitude. So A, right? A is equals, we say 2 and a half. How find and a half? Divided by 2, right? And a half is 1. All right. This is the amplitude. All right. All right. The second thing that we have to find, and to be able to write the equation of the sine, and in this problem, we have to find the period. Find the period. The period. The period, we define the period like this. With B, we use the B. Okay, it is the horizontal distance. That's the horizontal distance. Look at this, between two consecutive maximums. Is the distance between two. So this is the distance between two. This is the distance. This is this distance between two consecutive maximum. Okay, let's see how much is the distance here. How much? We have 1 here, because remember we're talking about two. This is 1 and then this is 2. So 2 is the distance. In this case is equals 2 pi, right? And it's 2 pi, and the amplitude is equals 2 right here. Is 1. write 1 right here. Because it's an a half, right? So is distance is 2. Right here is 2. The distance is it is the horizontal distance between the two consecutive maximum. Okay, so here 2 pi is this is the way to find the period. So this is equals 2 pi, right? Another thing that we have to find is find the vertical shift. Find the vertical shift. What is the vertical shift? The vertical shift is no, but before we have to find the middle lines. Okay, the middle lines is another point. Before to find this, we need to take a look the middle lines. So this letter y equals d. Okay, this is the middle line. Is the middle line. The middle lines. So y is the middle lines. Sometimes the graph is not like this graph. Right now, the graph is the center or the middle line is the x-axis. Okay, x-axis is the middle lines, but not always. Sometimes the graph is up, so you have to make the line exactly in the middle of the graph. In this case, this line y equals d. This line is exactly the y-axis. So right here, this line is equals here is y equals d. So exactly y-axis, but not always. Today, in this case, so the y or the middle line, it is the it is the horizontal line that cut the graph in a half. Cut the graph in a half. So make the graph in a half exactly. So this is the middle line. It's very important. So another thing that we have to know is the fourth thing is now the d. So d is the vertical shift. Vertical shift. So the vertical shift. But then we have to write in this, we have to write how much is this. So in this case, the vertical, the middle lines is, let me write a different color. I want to write D. Not confuse this. Now, so let's write D here. So is the vertical, she is the shape. All right. So the vertical shape is this is the absolute value. This is the absolute value of the absolute value of the. Let's write absolute value of the. Okay, is the vertical distance. This is the vertical distance between the middle line and the a-axis. Where is the middle line? This is the middle line. So this is the middle lines. This is the middle lines. So the distance, the D is the vertical shift, is the distance, this is the absolute value in the vertical lines, the vertical line between the middle line and the axis. In this case, the middle line is exactly in the x-axis, right? X-axis is in the same thing. So therefore, the vertical shift is equals here is equals 0. All right? Why? Because it's exactly in the middle. Sometimes, imagine, for instance, in the middle lines, this y equals the, suppose right here, then you have to take the distance, the absolute value between the middle line and the x is right here. Then the vertical shift in this case should be 0.5, right? 0.5. But in this case, it's exactly in the y-axis, so therefore it's equals 0. So now, find the equation. Now, the last point, find the equation. Find the equation because we are looking for the equation. Find the equation. All right, easy. So now plugging in this point in the graph, right? And solve and find the graph. In this case, I already did. So it's right here, 0. 0 is a vertical shift, and also the middle line also is 0, right? So therefore you have here 0 equals here sine. Look the information right here. We have to write this data. In this case, we have we are talking about here x. The x is 0 right here, 0, comma, and 0, right? Or 0 plus here actually added right here plus 0, all right? 0 plus 0. So then here 0 is equals sine c. So therefore the fx, because we are looking for xx, the equation of the sine, this is equals fx equals sine x, right? This is our solution. Why? Because it's 0 plus 0. It's 0, right? Therefore, sine is sine of c, or c right here, sine of x. So fx equals sine x. So it's very, you don't have to think a lot. Just write the numbers right here. This is the key. The key is when you find this number 0, 0, you substitute in the formula right here. Substitute. When you try to find the equation, you substitute the formula, and that's it. That's the equation. Thank you so much.